Welcome, everyone. Today, I am thrilled to delve into an enriching exploration rooted in a profound narrative from the book of Joshua. We'll focus our attention on a verse that, while brief, encapsulates deep lessons of leadership, spiritual wisdom, and the strategic importance of retreats, specifically highlighted in Joshua 10:43. This passage reads, "Then Joshua returned with all Israel to the camp at Gilgal." At first glance, this might appear as a mere logistical detail. However, it carries a substantial message about leadership acumen, the essence of obedience, and the wisdom embedded in strategic retreats following significant victories. Let us imagine the context in which Joshua operated. He had just guided Israel through a string of extraordinary triumphs, marked by miraculous events where even the sun stood still. Their foes were not just defeated, they were vanquished through divine intervention. Amid these spectacular victories, rather than pressing forward in the heat of conquest, Joshua chose a different path. He led his people back to a familiar and sacred place, Gilgal. Why did Joshua choose to return to Gilgal? The answer enriches our understanding of the text and its implications. Gilgal was far more than a mere encampment. It represented the initial foothold in the Promised Land, the first encampment after crossing the Jordan River. It was at Gilgal where the Israelites renewed their covenant with God through the rite of circumcision, marking a renewal of faith and commitment. This return was not just a tactical movement, it was a profound reaffirmation of spiritual and communal foundations. In the serene ambiance of Gilgal, far removed from the clamor of the battlefield, Joshua and his followers found the space to reflect deeply on their recent experiences. This pause allowed them to recognize and appreciate the extent of their accomplishments and the unmistakable presence of divine intervention in their successes. This is akin to us stepping away from the relentless pace of our daily routines to truly appreciate the milestones we've achieved and the challenges we've surmounted, always acknowledging the divine guidance that steers our paths. Joshua's decision to retreat to Gilgal was strategic and deliberate. It was an act of obedience to divine instructions, highlighting that effective leadership is not merely about bold actions, but also about measured, thoughtful responses to success. This episode teaches us that our victories should prompt a period of reflection and reassessment, ensuring that our future actions remain aligned with our spiritual commitments and practical objectives. As we consider the narrative of Joshua's strategic retreat, we are invited to embrace this practice in our own lives. Whether leading a community, managing a team, or navigating personal challenges, the principle of returning to one's own Gilgal is invaluable. It is a call to occasionally retreat, to find rest, and to realign with our foundational values and objectives. In concluding our exploration today, let's carry forward the critical lesson from Joshua's example: the strategic retreat. Knowing when to advance and when to pause is a hallmark of wise leadership and spiritual maturity. Let us commit to integrating this wisdom into our lives, always seeking guidance from above and moving in accordance with divine timing and wisdom. This approach not only enriches our spiritual lives, but also enhances our effectiveness in every endeavor we undertake.